Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bella Souls with
Drake from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Drake, this looks pretty cool. What do you got today, man?
Yeah, this is a game called Smugglers from Cosmos. The idea is that you play as a smuggler, you and 4 other people, competing to see who's the best at smuggling. And actually it involves creating your little parcels out of clay with little bits and beads that are contraband hidden inside, and you have to sneak them through the fence with varying size.
So this is kind of one of those dexterity games, where, and you're playing with clay as well?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, this sounds actually pretty interesting. So
it's more like putty.
Putty,
So
okay.
putty, honestly.
Very cool. Well, hey, let's take a look and see what they smuggled in this box. All right, we've got Smugglers here, which, point this out real quick, it's Claus and, what is it, Benjamin?
Benjamin.
Tuber, which is the Settlers of Castanga, right?
Yes.
So he's keeping busy, awesome.
He's got a new thing going on.
Ooh. But that's the front of the box. We have the back of the box.
Again, back here.
I'm gonna do the honors while you talk about this back.
So as you can see up here, it kind of rates it relies on, what skill set you need to not only play the game, to have fun playing the game. So you need a bit of luck, because you randomly assign what holes you're trying to make your little putty ball of goods through.
So
you need some dexterity to get through. You need some bluffing, so you want to get your opponents to think, oh, maybe he's loaded, maybe he's not. You want to keep them guessing. Also, takes a degree of Schadenfreude.
What, for the folks at home, is that?
It is a German word for the delight that you feel at someone else's misfortune.
Bingo.
I feel like that will dramatically improve your enjoyment of this game if you are able to enjoy your friends not enjoying the game.
That's twisted,
Makes sense.
That I totally get it. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got some cool stuff going on. This is a timed game, obviously. We got a little hourglass.
You're limited amount of time. I believe in how much time you have to create your bundle of goods. Which, here are your goods. You get, which I think in-game even are sweet and sour candies. These are in fact not candy.
Don't eat those.
But you're smuggling candy.
Candy.
In-game.
This looks like a weird thing that you're gonna roll things down, maybe?
Yes, this is the hedge, the hill of smuggle.
The smuggle hill. Gotcha. We'll put that to the side for now.
And here is a baggie full of your putty.
Can we open this one up?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like they're all individually packaged.
Okay, you want to do the honors on that one?
I can take care of that.
All right, while you're doing that, I'll keep going. We got another little doodad here. It's probably part of the hedge thing. We've got, I always appreciate this. Again, more plastic bags.
That's a lot of extra bags.
That's a lot of extra bags. It's probably for all the putty, if you need extra bags.
More than likely. I don't see many other moving parts here.
We've got a die, which is just a regular D6. And for some reason, the 6 and the 5 are red.
I believe that die is meant to randomly generate which hole you're going for in the fence, which is here in the punch-out card.
The fence, okay. And I'll show this off real quick.
Fence.
Those fence slots, you can see in the glare there, that they are different sizes. So you're gonna be shooting for different sizes to get through, which is why you have to play with putty.
Right.
And then it looks like just the game board?
Yes.
Maybe? Okay. Front and back, so it's not really double-sided. That one's not, but the fence kind of is.
These, however.
Yes. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right. What do we got here? I have no idea. Oh, this could be like the little smugglers play
These are little
areas.
screens. You
Okay.
want to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to keep what you're putting in your pouch hidden while you're making it.
Okay.
Hence the bluffing aspect. Your opponents don't know what, if anything, you actually have in your ball.
Okay. Oh, is that like a game mechanic too, where like you get to check other people's smuggling packages?
It's a little Sheriff Nottingham. Because whoever wins, whoever gets the biggest bag through, gets to pick somebody else's pouch and steal something from it, and it counts as if they had smuggled it through as well.
Nice. So that's where that
incentive to make it, to not like just put a little pellet of one thing through.
Okay, so you want the biggest bag to get through.
That still gets through.
That still gets through.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's all the game boards and stuff. And then we have the rules. We'll go through these here in a second. Did you get the putty ready to go here?
Yeah, I don't want to open it all the way, but
yes,
we have each one in their
so
separate package. They're bright, really bright, especially that pink.
Yeah, that's hurting my eyes. Now, this is a game, obviously, I think the age range was like 8 and up.
8 and up, yes.
So that's why we have the super bright colors, as you can see.
And these look kind of gross and nacky just because they've had time to settle and do whatever they want. It is actually it's exactly silly putty.
Yeah,
like
okay.
texture-wise, as far as what they're actually made of, how they feel.
Oh, yeah.
They look really thin, but they're not.
There's also a lot of that's actually quite a bit of putty, and it's just flattened out because of transportation or whatever. So don't be concerned. That is quite a bit of putty. Plus, you're trying to cover these up, so I can't imagine that you would need a ton. Cool. Why don't we cut real quick, and we'll take a look at the rules. So the rules of this game are not super complicated.
Nope.
It's again 8-year-olds, 8 and up. Just real quick rule count here. You're talking 8 pages of rules, so not complicated
Most
at all.
of which are charming little graphics.
They are.
Yeah.
Boom.
Page 2 is a comic.
It's a little comic on what you're doing. You are smuggling sweet or sour treats through the fence.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, to get to the bar. Why are you needing sweet and sour treats at the bar? I don't know, but that's what they're doing there.
Boss got a hankering.
Yep, he wants a donut. Side note to that, you can also smuggle stink bombs, which are used as kind of a defensive, offensive decoy that you can use to trick your fellow
trap
players.
Card.
Yeah, you activated the trap tree. The other thing too we noticed was that this little weird contraption, this was actually the scale, and if you remember this from earlier, this piece right here, this is actually a real scale. This is how to determine who actually built the biggest ball.
Yep.
So
they're weighed against each other.
That slides in through there, and then it rocks. The heavier of the two, obviously, will be flat, and the lighter of the two will be the one in the air. And
easy, nice and objective.
Yes. Bingo. Moving on. You set up the board, like we talked about, put the fence there. If your ball rolls through the fence, and this is to determine what fence you're trying to roll through.
Yes.
If the ball rolls through the fence, your package makes it through, then you get to go to the bar, which is this area, this part of the area actually.
Specifically.
And you place your smuggled item on a stool, an open stool. This is the junk room, this is where the leftovers go.
Right.
So if you get caught. Then you measure them with the scale, that thing, and then the first and second player go to the boss's room and you
which is
work it out.
Person with the largest sphere, person with the smallest sphere.
Bingo. And then there's a guessing game that happens. Basically, the player in the number 1 seat gets to guess to see what the player in the second seat had. And if they're right, they get that bonus point. If they're wrong, then they don't. And other stuff happens. And then there's also the stink bomb token, which we're not going to really get into too much. I mean, it's a way to take...
It lets you steal.
Yeah. From other players or from the inspector. It just depends. To win the game, that's what I'm trying to say. To win the game, it's a matter of getting 5 sweet tokens or 5 sour tokens or smuggling 4 tokens of both. So it's kind of a neat way. There's only 12 of the little treat things.
Right.
So
the rest of them are represented by tokens.
Yes. And I mean,
these only matter when you're actively smuggling them.
Right. And then when they don't, you put it behind your screen again so people can't see.
So each person has 3 of these, so you can smuggle up to 3 of each at a time, but then your ball's way too big and you don't get through. So these only really matter when you're actually smuggling. As far as point keeping, you use the tokens.
Right. And then the other interesting thing too is those stink bombs. So you could smuggle a stink bomb. Yep. That'd be kind of an interesting trick to try to pull off, is smuggling like 2 or 3 things at once, like 1 of each, just to really mess with somebody.
Yeah, because I mean, looking at these gaps, most of those won't fit through.
Yeah, I mean, 3 of those. Give me the crystals real quick, Rick. Like, I don't think you could cover 3 of those. I mean, maybe. But that'd be really rough to do. Maybe that one if you get lucky, but then you
gotta get lucky.
You gotta get lucky. Lucky, that's part of the game.
Then if you're not lucky, everybody else gets schadenfreude.
Bingo. So that's pretty much it. That's Smugglers in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's hop out for a really quick recap. So that was Smugglers, which actually looks like a pretty cool little game.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, very, very different. Let's run some numbers real quick.
Yeah.
Again, it's 2 to 4 players.
Ages 8 and up.
And it's about a 30-minute game.
Yeah, really quick.
Yeah, what was the price tag on this one?
This is $39.95 standard retail.
Wow, that's actually a pretty good deal, I think, for what's the box size and what you get in the box. And there's a lot of replay value in this.
Really interesting kind of family game.
Yeah, for sure. If you're family game night, looking for something to keep the kids occupied, and again, that manual dexterity, it's kind of a thing that's been...
Play with Buddy, but with purpose.
I like it. That should be their slogan. But Smugglers, it's in stores right now. Is this new or has it been out for a while?
It's fairly new.
Fairly new? Okay, cool.
Past couple weeks.
Awesome. So in stores right now, go check it out. This has been another Tabletop Spotlight. I'm AdamHarry from Bell Lost Souls.
And I'm Drake with Dragons and Comics and Fantasy.
Thanks again for watching. Have a good one.
Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.